So let's have a quick recap, right? We've met the Klingons. They're in the west.
Right.
This is Klingon
Somewhere
space.
around here.
Near our wormhole.
I see. That's the Klingon
red
space.
The red stuff is Klingon.
So do we need to grab that wormhole end before...
Yeah, we haven't got the tech to build an outpost out that far yet.
Okay.
So we're going to have to wait on that. We've got the Ferengi down here.
Okay.
We've got the Vulcans giving us the buff. And we have to decide what to do with this scout vessel, right?
Right.
So we can start scouting Ferengi space, but that will anger them, because we're like, that's their territory. They don't like us going in it. Mm-hmm. Or we can like take the long way round and head over here. George, you not care about pissing the Ferengi off?
I just don't care. It's only one sector to go through, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll just jump through.
Yeah,
it's so much quicker.
Through. Like, we'll apologise. We'll pay them off.
Right, if they start complaining.
Yeah,
cool.
We'll find a way to come up with a deal.
Cool. And I've built our first warship. We've got a destroyer.
Oh, nice.
So this is the Reliant from Wrath of Khan.
Okay.
Shit.
So of course, like the early Star Trek went to war with Klingons.
Yeah.
So we should probably be aware that that might happen.
They will probably invade us, yeah. But I just wanted us to have a ship, so if someone starts coming near us...
But then we have to bring them into the Federation.
You reckon we can bring the... Making an alliance with the Klingons is
I mean, that was the start
work.
of the Federation. That was like...
Oh, you mean the Vulcans?
No, I mean, well, the Vulcans were in right to begin with.
Yeah, they were the first guys.
I mean, they're already in. I consider them already.
Oh, right, you're just going to assume...
They're already in. Like, they're an easy one. But, you have to go to war with the Klingons and then bring them into the Federation.
Wow.
Do you mean that's like the challenge?
That's the challenge. We'll give it a go. I'm not holding out an awful lot of hope.
just following, like...
An alien culture has been discovered.
Oh, my God.
Shellyak interpret their treaties very strictly. We should
I don't remember
what
these
this
guys.
is.
They are in a Next Gen episode, and they were, like, just horrible bastards. But I can't remember much about them.
Right.
They didn't want an affiliation.
Okay. They didn't understand.
Yeah, we just went up to them and said, like, friends? When good friends happen? And they were just like, you don't get it. Try again later. I'm going to send our destroyer off to just start scanning these planets.
Okay.
See what's there. You're on a mission. You're on a 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, my goodness. So is this... I guess this is like now... We're getting into sort of Enterprise era, right?
Yeah, we're sort of past... Well, yeah, this is kind of like... Yeah, the Scott Bakula Enterprise.
Yeah.
That's it. We've got our first, like, ship that can fight. And we've started to settle some colonies.
Scott Bakula.
This is it. Captain Archer. Jonathan Archer is on this ship exploring.
I didn't mind Enterprise when I watched it.
Yeah, I think it was okay at the time, and there were some good episodes.
Yeah, I think so. I think that it was...
System is now...
It was the first season was generally bad. I think the second season, they did this dramatic series arc, didn't they? Where Earth got attacked by someone.
And then they had to go on a series-long mission to, like, prevent a bigger one from coming. It was like a test that, like, wiped out half of America.
Yeah, I think it hit a city, didn't it, or something?
Yeah, and then there was a bigger one coming that was going to wipe everything out.
Buenos Aires.
And that was a really good series. I like that one.
Wasn't it similar to like the bug thing in Starship Troopers? Didn't they attack? What was the city that they attacked in Starship Troopers?
It was Buenos Aires in Starship Troopers.
And what did they attack on? I think it was where the engineer was from. It was somewhere in Texas. Was it?
Because some of his family died, and he was really upset about it.
Was it somewhere in Texas? What was it, like Houston or like
maybe?
Like
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Anyway, I reckon Enterprise. It's worth if you're a Star Trek fan, it's worth a watch.
Yeah, exactly. And probably skip season 1.
Maybe skip season 1 entirely, but have a look. And a lot of early Deep Space Nine is skippable too.
Yeah, in fact, it's probably same true of Next Gen, right?
A lot of Next Gen is skippable. Like the first series, when Gene Roddenberry was involved, was pretty bad. And then as soon as they got rid of Gene Roddenberry, it started getting a lot better.
That's a shame.
He was a real...
But he started to like lose his vision a bit.
I don't think he was particularly...
We've got a fight, man. So in the Sirius sector, there's a Ferengi...
It's getting serious.
It's getting serious. Whoop, whoop. So we have... Oh, shit. This is it. Jonathan Archer has found something. Yeah, look, there's our destroyer. Jonathan Archer on board. It is the USS Newport.
Let's
get in there. That's our...
Oh my God, that's a great vision. This is very cool, Ben.
Yeah, and then here we go. This is the Ferengi... Whoa. I've got to learn to control this camera better. Sorry, guys.
No, I get it. Cool.
This is the FMS Venture colony ship.
Oh.
So we've got a lot of options. Boop, boop, boop.
Well, we're already fighting, I assume.
We can retreat. We can open hailing frequencies, or we can do all sorts of combat maneuvers.
Oh my god. What was that Cirque Spiral one?
The Harry.
Harry.
Yeah, where you sort of circle around.
The Harry maneuver.
The Harry Kim.
Named after
Ensign Harry Kim.
very confusing. I didn't like Harry Kim.
No, he was
One of the
such a
worst
non-character, wasn't he? That was probably the worst thing about Voyager. Half the characters were just the worst.
They had no character.
No.
I didn't like Chakotay much either.
No,
just annoying character.
It was quite funny though how almost every time he suggested something, Janeway just went, "Nope, we're not doing that."
Yeah.
He was like the most ineffectual first officer ever.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy Voyager as much as I should have done. There were a few really good episodes of Voyager though, like genuinely really good. Like a couple of them were real good Star Trek episodes.
Yeah.
So I mean, when you do like 100 episodes, there's bound to be a few good ones in there.
Well, that's it. You throw enough shit at the wall, someone's going to stick.
I think like my recommendation is like
hailing frequencies.
Well, it's a colony ship.
We don't want to massacre colonists. Do
Well,
we?
we're already in a fight though, aren't we?
Well, this is just like this is our chance to. Like he has no guns.
Well, let's open hailing frequencies then. I mean, we are probably in their space right now, aren't we?
No, this is in our own. Well, not our territory. It's like neutral space that we're hoping to expand into. It's
Oh,
quite
I
close.
see. We
like
left our escort
I think
there.
he's. No, do you remember we sent him to go look at a star we hadn't explored
That's
yet?
the one near to where we were.
Near to
yeah.
us. So like, he's trying to forward settle us.
This is
what's
past Vulcan,
happening.
though.
Yeah, it's in between Earth and Vulcan.
I'm not sure this is forward settling, Ben.
No,
It's pretty close.
I consider this a forward settle.
All right, well, we'll blow him up then.
But the Federation probably won't like us. Like the citizens don't want us to kill unarmed colonists.
Well,
right?
open hailing frequencies then. Tell him to get out of here.
Sir.
He's retreating. But that's okay. I mean, he can't colonize his system if he's retreating.
Well, GG.
We did it.
Stand down from battle stations.
Stand down.
The Klingons have declared war on the Antikins, the dog guys in the west.
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you want to help them?
Well, are they friends with us?
No, they're neutral.
Have they like mentioned that they would be interested in like being
We
bros?
can have a chat with them. Where are they? These guys. They're less than halfway.
They're listening to Switzerland.
They're urging on not being friends.
Well, what are the other people? Friend. What are our other friends?
So Ferengi, kind of neutral, kind of negative. Klingons, same. These guys, even less. These guys
are just
fucking hate us
nasty.
because they're assholes. I think they hate everyone.
Are they the guys that sucked Tasha Yar off?
Wow, such good phrasing. They might be. I mean, I think, yeah, they look kind
No,
of like...
actually, that was just one guy, wasn't it? That was just one. That
It was just a
one
black...
bog
It was a
monster.
bog monster, wasn't it? Yeah, I think these are
I
different
mean,
guys.
he is a bog monster by the looks.
Should we get some more info on him? I think there's a way to get
Yeah.
info. Race info. Here we go.
Right.
Vaguely humanoid, R3 class life form, quite advanced, particularly in terraforming.
It's basically a guy in a kind of polystyrene suit. robe
Yeah,
thing.
pretty much.
Yeah. Right. Well, they're a minor race, so we'll maybe knock them out if they give us any trouble.
Right, and
We'll
Vulcans
keep a
fucking
few
love us.
ships on.
And these guys are pretty happy.
All right, we'll bring Darmok. These guys are pretty chill. I like these
Yeah.
guys.
So we'll just leave the Antikins to their fate,
Yeah,
let the
see what
Klingons descend on them?
happens. We'll see what happens with
All
them. We'll keep an eye on it, but unless they ask for our help, we're not going to go and help.
Okay, sounds fair.
Yeah.
Right, so colony ship is finished. This place is fully terraformed.
All right.
So I'm going to send him over to where the dilithium is. And we've only got one planet terraformed. He's going to
Okay.
terraform that up.
Cool.
So that's going to do that. Should we just camp this Sirius to stop him forward settling us?
Where did the other colony ship go then? I thought we had.
It colonized the dilithium planet. It terraformed the one planet, then landed and set up shop there.
Right, so he's now got to terraform the rest.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we colonize Sirius maybe? If it's got a...
It's not super good. Like, it's a bit of a
What's our
wasteland.
next colony location?
I don't know. We haven't really found... This is pretty cool here. Look, we've got ocean worlds and food buffs.
That's true.
The Octiatic.
Maybe we should go that way.
We haven't even seen these ones yet. I don't know.
We should build another... What's the troop transport for then? Is that for invading purposes?
Or you also build starbases and outposts with it.
Right, okay.
So I thought we could do with an outpost because we haven't got one yet.
Right, okay. No, it's fine, I think. I mean, my typical build in these is just get colonies out, you know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if there's
can we
no
s-
good colony locations, then screw it.
Yeah, well, we need to see what these are yet, I suppose. Where's our
Okay.
scout? Here he is. So let's get him...
Let's keep him poking around.
He'll get up there eventually. We can send him... He can do some scouting.
Yeah, let's send him off there then. Although, we'll send him off and we'll find a world that we want to protect and colonize.
Because, I mean, if the Ferengi get this, it's not the end of the world, is it? Because it's not super... Strategically, it's annoying that it's so close to us.
It's not that far
it's
out
not
anyway
great.
either.
No, that's true. It's not super close.
It's fine. I mean, we got Vulcan as a sort of port of call anyway out there.
Yeah, in fact, if anything, he's just asking for trouble, isn't it? Like,
there you go. That is a research complete.
so we got the construction site. That lets us improve our replicators.
Okay.
Pretty good. And the Antikins are talking to us. So I'm just going to do my research before I forget. What else do we need for the Enterprise? This is the Enterprise C.
Right.
You only see it once. Do you remember when Captain Kirk falls off into the Nexus?
Oh, right. Oh, because it's got that weird front bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's like halfway between the original Enterprise and the next gen
Enterprise. It's got like a hexagon on that front, like if you see it from the front. See that
yeah.
in the middle bit? That's a weird shape.
So this is...
It looks weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
So so let's go down the list of ships here. So,
Okay, so we got the science vessel.
Okay.
So this appears in the next gen a few times. It's like a...
Yeah, it's like a little
science vessel.
buzz thing. Okay, next.
You got the Mark II, which is the same but better.
Right.
You got the Defiant.
Yes.
The heavy escort.
From Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine. It's literally the best ship in the game.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks fucking good. It's the best ship in Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly. Designed to fight
it
the Borg.
It was designed as like a badass... It's like a cannon ship, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just covered in guns and it's fast and it's really good. I mean, it's not as tough as like some
It was
bigger
like
ships.
the first Federation ship they built for battle.
For war, yeah. It's the first like warship and it's really fast. It's just amazing. 9 quantum torpedoes, 15 phaser arrays. It's really good.
End-game ship.
End-game ship.
Oh, I see. So
like,
we're actually looking at the final end-game ship here. It looks like, even though it's right at the front.
I don't know what the order is. It's not alphabetical.
Really weird.
It's not tech. I don't know what it is. But
Okay.
We've got this, the heavy destroyer.
I've seen that in the original.
Yeah, it's like a quad nacelle thing. I don't know.
Oh, that looks terrible.
Yeah. We got the Mark II, which I think
Constellation class, though. You've heard of that before, maybe. Or maybe
I thought that's what the original Enterprise was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a Constitution class.
Oh, maybe.
I think. We got this, which we've built one of. The Miranda class destroyer.
Is this like... It reminds me, it's like Worf's ship or something, isn't it? I've seen that before
This
as
is the Wrath of Khan ship. It's the one Khan steals.
Oh, is it? Oh.
And it does appear in Next Gen a couple of times.
I've seen it a few times.
I think the Stargazer might be one of these, like Picard's first ship.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Yeah, or right. It looks like the one that Riker or LaForge would turn up in.
Yeah, in like a future episode
when they're
like,
captain. Because pretty much everyone has to be captain.
So if you were a bridge officer on the Enterprise, you became a captain
at some point.
Yeah. We got this guy. Do you remember
That's
this?
what we talked about.
The triple nacelle
shit.
Enterprise.
What a bad idea.
It's in a future episode. It's like they literally retrofit the Enterprise D with an extra nacelle.
Why?
And this is the one.
To go faster.
Riker. It's like updating it. It's not. When they like just bolt extra shit on an old ship to make it like up to modern standards.
Right.
This is the one Riker's captain of in like a 20-year in the future episode.
Right. Okay. Galaxy X class.
Yeah, because it's just an upgrade to the original Galaxy class.
Heavy cruiser.
We got this guy, which we just showed you. We got the Strike Cruiser, which is Nebula class. I always press the wrong button. It's like this sort of squat little...
This is like a little crab thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little crab monster.
It's weird.
This is in a whole bunch of Deep Space Nine episodes when they go to war with the Dominion.
Yes, I recognised it.
And it's good for planetary bombardment.
Okay, good to know. So do these all have roles?
Yeah, they've all got roles.
Right.
We've got the Dreadnought, which is the Enterprise E from First Contact.
Right.
Sovereign class.
So how much is this sticking around? Was this in...
This was in 2 films. It was in... 3 films. It was in First Contact, Nemesis, and... what was that one where they find the Fountain of Youth? Do you remember that?
No. What, Generations?
No, it was one of the really bad ones that they did like last.
I can't remember.
It's going to bother me. There's the guy with the skin like stretched over his face. And
it'll come back to you, Ben.
Yeah, Picard marries a MILF. Anyway, that one. It's from that one.
It looks a little bit like Voyager too, I guess.
Yeah,
the design's almost
it's
sleek
much
and long.
bigger. It's like twice the size of Voyager.
Okay,
it's like it's a really big badass
there's a
ship.
Dreadnought 2, which is even more research.
Yeah, it's the same ship.
You need
but
basically
just
every single
outgunned.
research in the game to get there. It looks like.
Yeah, it's like Endgame.
And then
we got this, the Enterprise D, classic.
One of our
Galaxy
faves.
class. Can't go wrong with one of those. And then there's an upgraded version.
Yeah.
Got the colony ship, which literally looks like a whole load of boxes strapped to a warp drive.
Yeah. Well,
pretty boring.
This is like all colony ships in all games.
Yep.
And then
we've got the outpost.
Oh, it's a starbase. Oh no, I've seen these things.
And then
like
you got
mushroom.
You got the starbase, which is the one you're
classic
thinking
Mario
of.
mushroom.
Yeah, the mushroom starbase.
Look how badly designed it is. You can tell like they wanted to make something, but they had like limited graphics, 3D graphics at the time. They didn't want to make it too complicated.
Then you got the troop transport, which looks like every generic spaceship you've ever seen.
Looks like a shuttle with the nacelles.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool, isn't it? Looking at all these starships.
And then obviously all the races have got their own ones.
Oh, right. So each of the races has their own
completely
designs.
different designs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for everything. Like the Klingon colony ships and the Klingon troop transports are armed.
Okay.
They've got like phasers and photon torpedoes.
Sure. Well, we probably be careful with that.
Yeah. So even our if our destroyer finds like a bunch of Klingon colony ships, it'll probably have to run away.
Right.
Which is a nice little touch. I like that.
What's that sort of thing in the bottom left?
Bottom left.
So wormhole H4, south of wormhole H4.
Oh, this is a black hole.
Ah, okay.
Don't go in there.
Why not?
You'll probably die.
Okay, probably.
So you see up at the top,
Yeah.
up here, it says scan strength.
Right.
So like most of these anomalies reduce your sensor scan. For here, we've got 0 because we have no ships in range and no subspace scanners.
Right.
But like Earth has got a subspace scanner on it. So
Right.
it combined with the ships that are there, it's like 46, really high scan strength.
So what does that mean?
The higher the scan strength, the higher the chance of detecting cloaked ships for a
Okay.
start.
Right.
But also detecting any ships at all. Like there could be a ship here. We don't know. We've got no scanners.
Right. Oh,
It's
I
like
see.
a fog of war.
Okay.
So you see these blue lines.
Yeah.
That's like our scanners. So you can see them projected around our scout over here. It's projecting scanners around.
Oh, I see. So it's got scan strength 5.
All
Right.
around. So minimal scans means we can see if there's something there, probably.
But not what it is.
Not what it is.
Okay. Good to know.
But anomalies, like, look, minus 64 in the black hole.
Yeah.
So you could use a black hole as like a risky ambush position.
Right.
They wouldn't see you coming, but you'd probably lose a ship or two on the way.
Or your whole fleet.
Or your whole fleet, maybe. But the nebula is similar. Like, look, nebula minus 96. You can hide in a nebula. They won't know
Wouldn't
you're
there be
there.
a problem? Have you seen that movie with space?
I've seen a space movie, sure.
The one where they go to the planet around the black hole and time goes all.
Oh,
funny.
yeah. I saw that movie. I didn't hear most of that movie because of the horrible sound balancing.
Or the legendary, extremely. Because I didn't. Was it called
I've already forgotten its name.
Gravity?
No. Oh my god! It's this whole video series is just us forgetting the names of things.
It's us trying to remember the names of movies.
It's
We've remembered everything but those two movies. The Star Trek movie.
Oh my god!
And
It's the Christopher Nolan, Matthew McConaughey film about space, where Anne Hathaway gives a ridiculous speech about love being more powerful than gravity.
that's right. Gravity is the other one with Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock's in Gravity.
Is that Gravity?
That's Gravity.
Yeah, that was a good movie actually.
So-
this was okay too.
I really didn't like it.
I thought it was all right.
No, you're wrong.
I liked Gravity. It was all right. It was all right until
No, Gravity was
the
fine.
end.
I enjoyed Gravity, but
Gravity
I
was
hated the other film that we can't remember, the Black Hole
It had
film.
Tars in it.
Tar.
Do you remember Tars, the
you remember
robot?
the sassy Tetris robot.
Sassy Tetris. He was the best thing.
He
about
was
that
the best
movie.
thing in that movie.
Yeah.
But the ending was horrible. I hated the ending,
The ending
so much.
was awful. It was a bolted-on, weird,
Like if he
timey-wimey.
timey-wimey bullshit. Like if he was in that infinite. No, spoiler alert for the film I've forgotten the name of. But there's this like library of infinite space time at the end.
That's right.
Where he can go anywhere at any point.
And he goes and touches himself
But
or
yet
something.
somehow
Does he?
there's he talks to he gives like weird poltergeist messages to his daughter.
That's right.
20 years ago.
It's like banging on the walls.
Yeah, and popping books
through
out.
time.
But there's like this rush. There's a race. Like, can he contact her in time before something else happens?
Yeah.
But there's not a race against time at all. Like, he's got all of infinite time and space.
Yeah.
Like, and
Forever.
And that's what happens when you go in a black hole, apparently. You
Yeah.
can project through a bookcase.
Didn't they find Matt Damon on a
Yeah.
planet? Matt Damon
had gone like crazy.
crazy. They found crazy Matt
They
Damon.
found crazy Matt Damon.
That really pulled me out of the film as well. When I'm like,
I really wish it hadn't been.
fucking Matt Damon.
If it had been like an actor I didn't know,
for
it
Christ's
wouldn't have
sake.
been so jarring. It would have
No.
just been quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things. I hated how Matthew McConaughey mumbled his way through that entire film.
He mumbles his
I
way
had to have
through
the subtitles on.
films.
And the sound balancing was horrible. The noise, like, apparently it was done on purpose, but the noise of the spaceship was like drowning out half the dialogue.
What was that movie
Oh,
called?
it really bothered me.
Anyway.
Anyway, sorry. Rant over.